If you ride in rain and you get water in the connection to the charging for the iPhone, the charging will stop working for quite some while. So in order to protect my connection here, I put some electric tape over the cable connection here. These are my Rika winter gloves. I bought them actually for this trip because I thought it would be cold once we got to the Brenner Pass. They are watertight and they are supposed to keep the warm even in low degrees Celsius. Today it was about 8-9 and they kept me warm and nice. So today will be a little bit more challenging day because the weather has turned into worse. It's colder, it's wetter, and I have to take into consideration that it might be more sleepy today. But we have a trip for 5.5 hours in front of us to Gris am Brenner, and hopefully the rain will not pour down on us. And you look at this, there are leaves on the autumn leaves on the road surface, and that can also be very slippery. So I have to take it real careful today. So it's time for a short stop and a cup of coffee and something to go with it in this beautiful little bäckerei. And I realized once I got in here that it's really cold outside because in here it's so warm and cozy. Now this is a sight for sore eyes. Look at this, a cappuccino and something with chocolate on it. I think I can stay here for a while. You might think I complain a lot about the temperature, but there are things that motorcyclists do dislike, and that is cold and perhaps more rain and wet conditions, because rain also brings a slippery surface to the road. And you might have seen all these farmers doing their autumn work on the fields, and I just passed a warning sign that warned me for dirt on the road. I guess it was a farmer with a tractor that picked up a lot of mud from the fields and brought it onto the road. So I guess the law here in Germany is to put up a warning sign warning others for the slippery road. That's very good, I think. I think many countries could learn from that. So I have a long trip left. I have 4 hours and 20 minutes left in the saddle. So, short break. I had a soup, undefined sort, but it tasted good. And now I have about over 2 hours in the saddle, 2 and 20 I think. So, small roads, slow speed, but I like it.
Why do you say all roads lead to Rome? Well, it relates to the Roman Empire and its extensive network of roads. The network connected all parts of the territory with Rome. But this is not just a geographical reference, it's also a life advice about the many ways one can reach a desired outcome. Even if we take different routes or use different strategies, we can still reach the same destination or achieve the same objective. So you could always choose to keep the latest high-tech BMW R1300 GS as your travel companion. But since all roads lead to the same beautiful place, mine and Fidelio's a little more old-fashioned way works just as fine, hopefully.
We are approaching the hotel, and this is the final climb for today. What a beautiful house. Oh my god, looks excellent.
This room was the cleanest room I have ever seen, I think, and warm with an atmosphere. House Barrikhoff is ran by this couple, Ugo and Maggie. Their hospitality included even Fidelio, who got his own room for the night. Wonderful. Time for some BMW nostalgia. If all you want is a motorcycle, don't buy a BMW. There is only one reason to buy a BMW, and that one is that you won't settle for anything less than the greatest machine that ever traveled the highways of God's entire green earth.